Hi everyone. This is just food for thought, and maybe it's a little bit more than that. So, with Feng Shui and with four pillars, they both marry together. We look at both of them elementally. If you kind of get the grip or grasp where all this is coming from, if you think of as you all think of it as wind and water, so wind is that spirit, wind is that breath you take, wind is the movement, wind is the direction. So it's some call it the spirit of God. Okay, so then there's water. So with water, it's the beginning of creation, and so you know for all of us to move on and to develop, that's what water does. So when that wind comes down, when this is what Feng Shui is, it's the energy of the dragon, so that's the wind as you know it, and it stops at a boundary of water. The boundary of water is your front. It nourishes you and it moves on. So if you take that wind and this water, that wind gives this water a vibration. It gives it a frequency, if you want. You know, we've all seen that on posts. We've seen it in National Geographic things, etc. So that wind that comes along, and when it hits that water, there's a vibration that actually happens. That vibration is what we as consultants are changing, are altering. So your environment, that's your bed, the table, the couch, the TV, the water feature, the clock. We're moving those around so that it's to change, and it's to change your environment, to change your life. Okay. And so I know I'm sounding very harsh. It's because I'm a little bit pissed off. So we do this for for more harmony, for better health, better money, and to succeed. Okay. Now, adjusting that environment, we do this with the flying stars, and we do this to influence your home so that you have effortless living. So, for instance, nothing stands still. If you have been standing still for a long, long time, then you're actually dead. Okay. So you need to flow and move. And I'm very, very pissed off over this because there are consultants out there, and you know who you are. Yeah, I know who you are. And they are just putting together lines on a page and then just doing something they probably learnt from a $20 book, and they're calling it Feng Shui. I can't name you and I can't shame you, and I wouldn't anyway. It's not in metal to do that. So I wouldn't anyway. But you know what? You are ruining lives. So my students know what I'm talking about. You've got to stop. And for those of you that have had a consult and life got worse and nothing changed, you need to find somebody else. You need to find somebody else that's a real consultant, not someone that saw how vulnerable you are and took advantage of you and your family. That is not Feng Shui. It's never been Feng Shui. Someone saw you coming and then they just took over. Okay, so you know who you are too. I said I wouldn't mention names, and I'm not going to. The thing is, it's up to here now because there's so many out there, and it's all come out this year, and it's gotten worse this month. I've had 4 this month. You know, if I go in and fix all those 4 for nothing, how does that benefit me? And how does it benefit the person? Yeah, I've got a family to take care of as well. So you guys, if you've had a consult done, nothing flowed. Okay, nothing flowed. Nothing moved. You're not dead, for God's sake. Slap your face, wake yourself up, and call another person. If you go to a doctor, do you not get a second opinion half the time? Yes. This is exactly the same. Okay. If a consultant does not come to your house with a compass, if they do not put directions on your plan, if they just flip it and just say, let's just fix that doorknob. What the? Yeah, seriously. Anyway, if you haven't had the flow of what creation is, that wind and that water, that's the original elements of creation. That wind, this water, put it together and watch how you can live effortlessly. So if you have had a consult and you haven't had a flow, go and get your money back. I'm serious. All right. Thanks for listening to my. All right. I'll see you guys tomorrow. No, I couldn't stay upset long enough. Good night.